It wasn't my wrists that were limp. It was more my ankles, my friends. So I'm like my ankles used to hurt all the time. I was doing a lot of heavy weightlifting before, and I swear, and like running too. I was like, ow, everything hurt all the time. And this was happening in my 30s too. You think this is like a 60s or 70s? It happens when you're young as well. So you want to take care of that. Hi, my name is Jonny Staub. I am a firefighter here in the Lower Mainland. I was a radio DJ for 24 years. Isn't that crazy? I know so many people are like, so radio to firefighting, but I started to find that I wanted a new challenge in my life. And I wanted to do something that continued to do good for the community, but also had a pension. So I wanted a bit of stability. I wanted some flexibility, and being a firefighter did that for me. Okay, I love this story. How I discovered Within Us and all the products. I have a friend named Susan, and Susan's a little bit older than me, not much, but she always looked really good. And I'm like, what do you do? Like, why is your skin always like, she just looks really good all the time. She goes back to her car. She pulls out this white tub. I'm like, what is that? She goes, it's collagen. This is the best product. It's locally made. I go, who is it? She goes, it's a company called Within Us. I'm like, oh, okay. So I look at the label. I'm like, oh, I like this color. It's like a baby blue, kind of like a robin's egg. And I'm like, oh, okay. She goes, here, take this. Try it out. It's just a scoop, put it in some water, throw it in your coffee in the morning. And it's good for your hair, nails, skin, all that stuff. I'm like, okay. And because Susan looked so good, I'm like, I'm going to try this. I didn't realize all the other effects too. My knees, my joints, everything started to feel so much better. Adding that in and doing the right things, more water, stretching, really helped out. I could feel my joints feeling a lot more ease. And this was happening in my 30s too. You think this is like a 60s or 70s. It happens when you're young as well. So you want to take care of that. And the other thing too was people were saying, you're glowing. I got that a lot. I'm like, glowing? What? It was a weird thing as a man to hear, but it's also like kind of cool. So I like that fact too. It's just like you felt like fresh. So I'm not a routine person the same way as maybe some of the other people here. I am more of a, oh, thank God. And I'll tell you what that means. It means if I don't leave out like maybe a container, so I'm like, oh, put my scoop in for my morning coffee, then oh, thank God, I've got my Rehydrate stick. So I'm always like making sure that I've got some around me in some way. So if I miss it, because I hate to say it, like I try to stay organized, but I drive from Squamish to Surrey and Vancouver. On the road all the time. So I need to be able to like grab and go. And if I forget something, I've got a stash here and a stash there. So for me, it's not necessarily that I have like a routine. It's more, oh good, I brought some with me.
Do you have like a secret Rehydrate glove box stash?
I do. Have you been in my truck? No, I do. There's a top part and a bottom part of inside my truck. It's on the top part. It's so funny. I keep my little stash there. I know. If I get pulled over, watch out, police. There's a stash in there of Rehydrate. There's Rehydrate, sir. It's Rehydrate. So I believe I've tried every product that they've put out. I hate to say it, like I got a little obsessive. So I was like, okay, it's working. What more can I try? And then there's like different avenues, right? If I'm like, okay, I'm over the cacao for this month, what do I want? There's like a variety of products so that you're always able to consume it without having the monotony of like the same flavor or, right? There's just so much variety. Favorite product? I'll say, how about right now? My favorite product right now, I would say the cacao misto. Because you know what I do? I throw it in with my protein shakes with peanut butter. So it gets a little bit of the chocolate in there without having to put like sugary chocolate in. Chef's kiss, like a dream come true. Female owned and operated, small local Vancouver company, right? The packaging is gorgeous. The one thing I love is that they did this before it was popular. Little notes, they'd have like origami in with your product. Like it's the extra level. I think it was Maya Angelou who said, love is in the details. And it's one of my favorite quotes. And I always try really hard. And so when I see companies doing that as well, especially a small business that they're hustling and grinding, they're packing it themselves. The fact that they do that to me shows the quality that they'll put into their product because they care that much about their customer. So that to me was one of the like number one things I loved about this company from the start. Do you notice everyone's running now? Everyone's a runner. Okay, fine, go run, go have it. But if you're not taking care of yourself, what are you doing? I think that's the bigger question, right? You don't have to go to the extremes, but at the same time, why wouldn't you want to be the best version of yourself, right? So, and whatever that journey looks like, you go on it. But I can tell you, when you use, vitamins, different products, collagen, it makes a huge difference. Like I'm 45 years old this year. I want to look good. And if I am 45 and you say I'm 45, then they're like, damn, he's a good 45. I don't want to be that like, I thought you were like 58. I'm like, I'm not 58. Excuse me, sir. Yeah. So I think, as a man, it is absolutely okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to be vital and feel confident. All those things are very important. So, and I work with a lot of guys too. Like I'm the first gay guy that works in my fire department that's out. So it's like, there's a lot of guys I'm sure that would love to, maybe even secretly be like, I'm going to try this product because I want to feel good too.